Hello, 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 hello. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK. Welcome to another Fun Friday Live. Welcome, welcome. I can't believe a week has gone by since we were here last. But I've got a fun project to show you today, so I'm quite excited about that. My camera seems to be steaming up in the heat. Honestly, I think it is, but I'm hoping that the picture isn't that bad. So let me know how that looks. I'm just going to wait a few moments to see if anyone hops on live with me. And I'm just going to straighten up my angle and also check where I am. So I've got my laptop open, which is great because it means I can see any comments if they come through and I can see them a little bit better. Let's have a look. See what we have. Let's just check it's on mute. Oh, it is now. Does look a bit blurry. I hope my camera is okay. All right. Okay. Do let me know if you're watching. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you're doing. Are you ready for the weekend? Do you have any fun plans planned? I'm just trying to check. There's a little bit of a delay on the video to the screen. So as there always is with the live stream, I am just trying to see what happens because I want to get more in shot than I seem to have. Let's have a look. Let's get this a little bit better. Anyway, let's go for that and hope for the best. I'm not sure if this is playing. Oh, there we are. It is now. It wasn't playing ball. Anyway, I had a bit of a, I've just been out this morning and I had a kind of an idea of what I wanted to do. I've been out this morning, which reason why I couldn't come live earlier. And our dog has been to the groomer and he looks amazing. Hi, Shaz. Lovely of you to join me. Thank you. Ah, you're in the garden watching your puppies, so you have an eye on each. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I had an idea. I wanted to play with the timber embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, and it's got timber wood grain in it. And I've just used it. I managed to bow it slightly through my machine, but that was me. Yeah, I wanted to play with this. We are going on holiday shortly. I'm very excited. And I had this kind of vibe in my mind. It's a summer vibe with this. So all will become clear if I manage to pull off what I've got in my head. It may not work, but let's try. So I am going to put this piece of cardstock through the embossing folder. This So Saffron one is that might be Daffodil Delight. I'm thinking that's Daffodil. It's going to be my card base. It's an A4 card. It's cut in half and scored in half to make that one. And I've got a basic white layer for my inside, which is 10 centimetres by 14.3 centimetres. And now I've picked out some really summery colours to make this summer vibe card. So I'm going to pop this one through the 3D embossing folder. It comes out really well textured. That's why it's called a 3D one. You can see how cool that is. I will pop that through my machine, which is right here. There we go. Oh, there's also some other things that I needed for the project that I forgot to get out. I'll grab those in a second, but that's fine. So I went with, now my dog is literally straddled between my feet while I stand. So I have picked out some beautiful summery colours for our card. I've got 5 different colours. And I've embossed them all with that embossing folder. It is gorgeous. I'm going for a wood plank, summery kind of, I don't know, Caribbean vibe or some such thing. We will see if it works out. I have no idea. The other thing I didn't get out that I wanted was a sponge dauber. So let me grab one of those. 2 of those. Handy they are. Of those, and I want my white ink pad, and I will need something like soft suede. I'm going to go for. And let's see what that does. So I've got this and I've got this and a dog between my knees. Okay, so I'm going to have a bit of fun with this. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm going to try it out. So I've got my white. This I haven't used in a very long time, so I don't know how good it is. You see, it's the old style ink pad. They do go on forever, but I will need a new one day soon. So I'm going to get my sponge dauber and I'm going to pick up some of that white ink. Like that. I could use the refill. That would work as well. And I'm just going to see how this is. And I'm going to add a little bit of white ink across my wood grain just to pick it out a little bit. And I'm going to do that on all of mine. And I hope it works out. Otherwise, this is going to be a lot of work for nothing because I'm a bit worried about it. I just thought it was a fun thing to do. So we've got kind of a whitewash. If you get any blobs, you can work them out. There you go. So we've got a bit of a whitewash going on our, it'll show up more on this really dark one, on our wood grained embossed cardstock. So I'm going to keep it all going in that direction, I think. And I don't want too much. I just want it to look, I don't know, weathered, distressed, something like that. I might take my clean one and rub it in a bit. Yeah, that works. The blue is coming on. Look at that. It's because of the ink. Right, there we go. So that's that one. I'm loving this. Let's keep going with it. Yeah, so big apologies for today. It's very busy in our house. So I'm just grabbing the moment to come live when I can today. It's one of those days. It was either grab the moment now or it was going to pass, because I then didn't realise, but I have to then go out again. So it is a bit of a grab it while you can. Just mute that down a bit so there's no blobby areas. I might add some more. It's always easier to add more. You can't really take it away. Oh, I love it on this colour. This is Bermuda Bay. That is so nice, isn't it? Really picks it out. Yeah, I like a little bit more on this Bermuda Bay. Sun bleached, I think, is what I'm going for. Sun bleached summer wood. Oh dear. I'm getting a bit more confident now. I'm just going for it. Not done this before with this. I've not made this card, so I've no idea how it's going to come out. Let's fingers crossed, though. This is beautiful, this colour. It's Tahitian Tide, one of our new ink colours. It looks so pretty. So that's the blue one. Are we at the end? Have we done them all? I think we've done them all. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my clean sponge dauber and my soft suede, and I am going to pick up a little bit of colour, and I'm going to go around the edge. I've got a bit of white on there. Let's just rub that out. Okay. Just to make this look a bit distressed, if you will. So I'm using the sponge dauber to go around the edges of my cardstock. It's better than putting it in your ink pad, because if you do this to do your edges, you'll end up with little rips in your ink pad eventually, where you put your corners in. Did you know that? So just use a sponge to get your edges. You don't have to be too accurate. It's meant to look weathered and a bit old. Been in the sun too long. better if you get some on there. In fact, I think it adds to it a little bit. I'm getting carried away now. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, let's do a bit more on here. Make it look a bit distressed. There we go. I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to cut these pieces up to fit on here. This is going to be the bit where I'm not sure how it's going to work. So these are all 10 centimeters and I want to keep that 10 centimeter layer. So I've got 5 of them, so I'm going to cut them at 2 centimeters each. Let's have a go along the short end at the top where the 10 centimeter measurement is. Okay, so we're going to cut it 2 centimeters. Let's put this to the side. This one. There we go. Now my idea is if this works, you will have enough to do 5 cards. Is that 2 centimeters? Yeah. But we'll see if it works first. I'm not going to make 5 cards, but you'll be able to make 5 cards, all the same or similar. You put different things on them. All right. So, did I tell you the colour card I used before I sponged them with the white? So this one is Coastal Cabana, my favourite colour. This one is Pacific Point. This one is Bermuda Bay. This one is Sahara Sand. And that one is the New Tahitian Tide. So I'm going to come back in on the cut edge with my sponge dauber and just make sure that's sponged the same. I am going to go over it a bit with the brown on the edge so that it's not too neat. And you do have a bit of that brown showing to make it look real. Yes. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. We can get messy. Maybe not too messy, but you know, it's a bit. Right, I can now shut my ink pad over so that I don't get inky. Right, now let's see if these fit and how it works. I might need another layer for it to sit on. I was thinking, then I could put it on the layer, put it on there. I'm just deciding which way it's going to go. This is my summer wood, sun bleached wood. And I'm just kind of not sure. I might put this one in the middle. I think this one you have to be careful about where you put it so that it gives the right effect. I think I'm going to bring it at the bottom. Like that. I think that's great. So I am going to put something behind it. I've just got to decide what colour to pop behind there. It needs to be something that makes it pop, and I think I'm going to go for Coastal Cabana because that's one of my favourite colours, and it also would go. Is that it? Now that might be the right size. It's roughly the right size. It looks a little small, but I think that's okay. So unless we go for yellow in between. Now, I cut it the same size, didn't I? Which would mean I haven't got room for any gaps in my planks, which I would like some gaps in my planks. So I might cut my Coastal Cabana bit just slightly bigger. Or just have it on there like that. and overlap. I think that's the way to go. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stick this one down. Honestly, the dog has decided to sit directly between my feet, and I stand and craft. And he's very large and he's very hot. So I am kind of doing the splits while I craft, because I'm not going to move the pop-up because I'm too soft. It's interesting though. Oh no, I can't remember how these. That's funny. So let's pop these on. Don't think you're going to see much of it. Excuse me while I faff a bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's how I'm going to have it. Okay, so now these are going to get stuck down. Oh, I'm loving this. I think this is going to be cool. So let's do it. I'm going to use the wet glue again, and it's really good because it grabs in those little crevices that the embossing folder leaves behind. It's good on the other side as well, isn't it? That it's not focusing very well. There you go. That grain. I'm going to take it almost to the top so you can just see the yellow. There, like that. And then I'm going to do the bottom one, which is this one. And then it'll give me a guide of how I can fit them all in between if I do top and bottom, I think. This is a bit of fun, isn't it? Oh, gone too far. A little bit of a yellow border at the bottom. There we go. I'm all gluey already. Okay, and then we are going to be able to pop these in. Oh, they don't really have much of a gap in between, but you know, in fact, we could do them a bit skew if, but not too much because they won't fit if I do that. So try it like that. Try that one like that. And then that one over there. Looks a bit better if it's all a bit old and wonkety. Wonkety is a word. There we go. Definitely a bit wonkety. But not quite that wonkety, maybe. Yep. I might just bring it in a bit. Actually, no, it's fine like that. Otherwise it looks a bit weird. Yeah, I'll take it that way. So what I might do is if I make this cut again, I might actually make my planks of wood, if you like to call them that, slightly narrower, and then I can fit more gaps in between, because I like that idea of the gap and the kind of distressed look of it all. I really like that idea. Okay, so we've got our card base, which I really love. And then I thought, right, what am I going to put on my sun-kissed, sun-bleached planks of wood from the timber embossing folder? And I came up with, in my head, I came up with cocktails, because I think I'm on the beach here. So I got my Nothing's Better Than stamp set out with a little cocktail stamp, and I had a bit of fun colouring them in. This is the stamp. So here it is, and I'll stamp it again. You can see it's a beautiful stamp. So I need to find the dies because I'm going to cut it out. Oh, I've got black ink on me. How did that get on there then? I stamped myself. It's not clever, is it? Let's get that off because it's going to transfer. There we go. And so for these ones, I used, let's have a look. From my Stampin' Blend pens, I used the Light Pool Party. Actually, I started off at the bottom with the darkest colour first, and I used light Bermuda Bay, and then I went dark Pool Party and light Pool Party, and then I did the lemon in Daffodil. Was it Saffron? No, Dark Daffodil Delight. And then I thought I'd pick some other colours out and have some more sunshiny colours. So I'm going to go to the bottom in Dark Calypso Coral. Let's see if this works. So this is your sunset cocktail. I haven't tried this for ages, so I'm not sure if these are the right colours, but we're going to go for it. This is Light Mango Melody. I'm going to go over the top, quite a way up. Then we're going to blend this so we get rid of that harsh line. And I've got another colour to help that blend. Blend it out. Okay, so here we go. It's not blended that well, has it? Let's have a look. I did two very contrasting colours there. Light, this is the one I meant to put in between. This is Light Pumpkin Pie. So let's go for that one, because it's kind of more of a match. Oh, look at that. That is so yummy looking. I've still got the dark at the bottom, and I'll add some more. And then we're going to go back in with this yellow one. I have our lemon. So we're going to have 2 cocktails on the beach, I think. A little bit of that at the bottom. And then we need to colour in our umbrellas. Oh my goodness, who wants a cocktail now? We can't have a cocktail now, it's the middle of the afternoon. Honestly. Right, I think I'll use that pumpkin pie for my umbrella on my, this light colour greeny cocktail, whatever this is. I don't know what they'd be called. Maybe you might know. Maybe somebody watching might know. If you had a cocktail that colour, what would they be called? Give me your cocktail recipes. I don't really hardly drink very much, only when I'm on holiday. So yeah, give me your cocktail recipes. I'm going on holiday, so it would be very nice. So alternate the colours. Coming in with a Pool Party for our umbrella. There we are. And then I think I need to find the dies and just cut out 2 little cocktails for our summer vibe card. So I'm looking for the dies. Right, where are you? Here we go. They are called Love You More Than. And they cut out all the cookies and the chocolates and all the things we like. All the nice things, the coffee. Oh my God, I could do with a coffee now. There we go. So that goes on there. It also cuts out coffee, cookies, chocolate, cocktails, and Love You More Than. I love this set. So I'm going to pop that through my machine, which is behind me. And grab out a bit of washi tape. And stick the die on so that it doesn't shift about too much. Phew, Alfie moved his head. I can stand straight. So, what are you all up to? Oh, I've got some messages on here. Hello, Margaret. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I had to change the time. Oh, hi, Carol. Hello. Oh, you're not late. I'm all about today. I decided to, I had to come in this afternoon and I'm trying to fit it in when I can. A peach Bellini, this one. Is that what it looks like? Oh my goodness. I could try these on my holiday then, couldn't I? I need to make a list. Peach Bellini. Right, let's change the sandwich on my Stampin' Up machine. There we go, from embossing to cutting. I don't know if I've ever seen I've probably had a cocktail with that colour green, but I can't remember. so here we are. There's, oh, look how cute is that? That is so cool. Got a very summery vibe to it. And then we'll cut out this one. Just make sure it's straight. Put my little bit of washi on to keep it straight. And in it goes. So this is my last live before I go away on holiday. But I will be coming back live when I'm back in a few weeks. In the meantime, I have uploaded pre-recorded videos for both the times when I would normally be doing coffee and cards on a Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock BST, and my Fun Fridays are going up as a pre-recorded video when they would normally be at 11 AM on a Friday. All right, blue margarita and peach Bellini. Right, okay, I'm going to see if I can get hold of these cocktails on holiday. If I do, I will post a photo. Okay, so I was thinking, what am I going to do next for my lovely beachy card? And I'm throwing everything at it today. Now, you might notice that I often stick with one stamp set bundle. So, yeah, stamps and the dies or stamps and the punch. But today I'm just throwing everything at it. So I'm going for an embossing folder and a stamp set with the Love You More Than Dies because they go together. But then I have brought in the big Hooray. I love this. I love this stamp. And it's going to be a Hooray. Oh, I've already mounted the stamp. I was very organised and I'd forgotten I was organised. There's the big Hooray stamp and we're going to pop it on the front and we're going to stamp it. Now, I've got some white and I couldn't work out what colour to stamp it in, and I think I might be going Daffodil Delight or I might go proper Bermuda Bay because that's a really bright, nice summery colour. So let's ink this up. And we'll decide. Let's see how well it stamps. That's not my insert. No, my insert's in there. Right, okay. Hooray. Put Hooray on there. And I'm going to try it in Bermuda Bay or Tahitian Tide. Let me have a look. Tahitian might be the way to go. Right, where are you? Not there. Right. Oh, there it is. My Tahitian Tide has gone out of its slot into a different slot. It had migrated. Oh gosh, is it this colour? I think we should be going for this colour. If we're going all out screaming summer, I think we should be going all out. Let's try it in a Tahitian Tide. Oh, I'm going to clean my stamp now. Hooray! See, this is a great birthday card for a summer birthday. Has anyone got a summer birthday? I've got a summer birthday. Anybody who's watching, if they've got a summer birthday, if you're watching me now and you tell me now and I can get it in the post, I'll post you the card. But I'm away soon, so tell me now or forever hold your peace. If you've got an August birthday and you can tell me now, I can post it. Otherwise, I'm a bit stuck because if I'm away, I'm away. I can't. Oh, you'd have to have it very late. Okay, Tahitian Tide, Hooray. So anybody who's watching, let me know in the comments, even if you're watching in the future. Oh, I think I got a bit too much speckle in the middle of my set. This is a very juicy ink pad. So let's give it a clean and do that again because it's not as crisp as I'd like it to be. It might also be that my chamois is very wet. And it might have transferred some of the water onto the ink pad. And I just wiped it on my dress, which was a really stupid idea because my dress is very fluffy and fibery. What a ridiculous thing to do. Right, okay, let's have another go. Such a nice stamp, this one, but I don't want fluff all over it. Yeah, I still got ink. It's bubbly. It's a bubbly one because it's so inky. Let's have a go. Just leave it there to soak it in without me pressing it. Do you think that'll work? What you can do if this happens with your ink pad and it's a new one, so it's super juicy, you can take a bone folder or an old gift card or credit card you don't use, and you can move some of the ink to the side and then use the area that's not so inky and then push it back again so you don't lose your ink. Oh, there you go. That's not so bad, is it? I might try it one more time. Yeah, I've got that spluttery again. So let's go for this one. Actually, I quite like this one. Let's do that. I'm going to grab my scissors because I'm going to cut it out. Right, scissors. Here we are. Going for this one, and we're going to cut out the Hooray. So we're going away on our holiday. In case I hadn't mentioned it, I will be posting lots of posts about my holiday if you're interested in that kind of stuff, where people go in that. Yeah, it'll be on my personal Instagram, which is Mrs. Kate Bolt. And I do share a little bit of what I do on holiday on my Inkstampshare Instagram and Facebook, but I do figure that most people go on those because they want to see paper crafting. So I don't bombard it because it's not what you go there to see. But I do share a little bit. But if you want to see more of that stuff, it's on my personal Instagram at Mrs. Kate Bolt, or just my Facebook, my normal Facebook, Kate Bolt. Right, let's cut that off there. Yeah, pop over there and have a look if you're interested in all things Walt Disney World. There we are. I've been very busy getting the house ready for a house sitter. It's quite a feat. I'm very lucky. Looks after our animals. And she's super amazing. Right, let's get this Hooray cut out. I go very quiet when I'm cutting. I'm sorry about that. Did you think I'd gone away? I'm just cutting out my word. We'll have a look at what it looks like. It's a very simple one to cut out, to be fair. Cut that bit of paper off there, makes it a bit easier. There we go. There we are. So there's our Hooray. Let's move all this stuff we don't need. Hooray. Hooray. Oh, I'm not sure now. Now I've cut the darn thing out, I'm not sure. It doesn't really pop, does it? What do you think? Do you think I should have it in... I should have it in a different colour. Right, I'm going to try it again in yellow. Try and be quick about it though, because I've taken lots of time doing that. Thinking a contrast would be better. Let's have a look then. There's a hair on my stamp. Go away. You're not welcome here. Oh, Shaz likes it. Thank you. Oh, yes. I'm liking the yellow. Right. Quick cutting out time. So, in the comments below, tell me what your favourite cocktail might be if you like a cocktail. I would love to know. Nobody in our house drinks a huge amount, but it is nice to have a cocktail in the hot weather on holiday and things. Yeah. Here we go. Get in there. And we'll decide. It's very warm again today. So, do you like, I don't like the word fussy cutting, but you know what I mean. Do you like fussy cutting? Is this a thing that you like to do? I don't say that I love fussy cutting, but I do quite enjoy it when I choose. A lot of people hate it. I think it's got bad press. Right, here we go. So I think the yellow is going to look better after all of that. Oh yes, hooray. I think it does. Let's go for it. It makes this yellow border pop a little bit. I might add a little bit more white with a sponge dauber to these planks of wood. Now that I have them on there, I think that's what I'm going to do. Kind of brings out that wood grain quite well. And we'll put our Hooray on. Yeah. Sun bleached. Okay, bleached bleachers, planks of wood, whatever you call them. Right, let's put our Hooray on. And I have got some sticky foam pads. I've got some of our dimensionals. We can put our things down. So our cocktails are going here. Our Hooray is going to go here. Nice. I might bring in one more. Oops, not two more. One more. And pop a little one there. Oh, where did it go? Where did that go? I'm losing the plot. Got stuck to there. it didn't come off the backing. I think that was slightly too big for that. The little ones are super useful. They so much easier than cutting up big ones, honestly. And you get so many, they last forever. Right, let's get one more and pop it there. We've got dimensionals galore now, guys. Ooh. They are everywhere, aren't they? Oh, we did it. We did it. I thought there was one left. Right, okay. Here we go. Hooray. We'll have our cocktail. We could do with some more beach things on there, but that will do nicely. Hooray. Right, okay, so this was going to be stuck down with the Tombow. With the liquid glue so that it stays near, grabs in those crevices where the embossing is. And I want it at a little bit of an angle, that one. And this one, I'm going to bring it there. Or there. Yeah, big ones. You're cutting the puppy's nail while you watch. Wow, that's a skill, I believe, Shaz. I hear that's really hard to do. My friend's got a beautiful little puppy, absolutely gorgeous, and she took him to the vets for his second lots of inoculations, and the vet kindly did it while they were there, because her little dog is absolutely beautiful, but she said he's squirmy, so it's quite difficult to do. So I think that's a skill. I think I'm going to have these on a jaunty angle because it looks like they should go. Oh, I love that. I think we need some bling, but I don't know quite what. But I have an idea. I have got my... Oh, it's not this one, is it? Wink of Stella. Here it is. So this doesn't always show up very well on the video. It's a glimmer brush, and it leaves a beautiful sheen, like a sparkle, but less. It's not glittery. It's like shimmery paint, clear. And I'm gonna do my letters in that, and that might just set it off a little bit. Oh, scan and cut. You bought a scan and cut. Do you know that's a boon, isn't it? What a bonus. I'm not sure how difficult they are to learn, Carol. I don't have one. It would be, yeah, interesting to know. I've no idea how hard they are to use. I imagine they're like anything, really. You get it's a bit of a learning curve, but once you've cracked it, I imagine you're okay. And there's probably loads of tutorials online, but I don't know. Right. So lots of that. Oh, it looks really nice. I think my cocktails need to shine. Glittery cocktails. Now, I'll show them to the camera and see if it shows out. I have no idea. Can you see the shine? I can see it through the lens. But whether or not you can is another matter. I don't know. Right, I'm going to grab some rhinestones and we will be finished. Oh, sorry, Alfie. So I picked up the rhinestones, but then I happened upon my dots, my in colour dots. And these are gorgeous because they've got lots of these in the right colours, because this is the Tahitian Tide. Is that the colour that I've been using? Yeah, Tahitian Tide. And there's also Starry Sky. There's all sorts in there, but I think these are the ones that are going to go. So I'm going to pop a couple of those on them instead of the rhinestones. I think that would work for this birthday card. I don't know whether to use these big ones or the little ones. They would look cute on there, wouldn't they? I should put them on there, though. They look stupid. I'm going to put them on there for fun. Let's be a devil. The bottom of the glass is pretty. Then we're going to use these big ones. I've got some more of these Tahitian Tide. Did you see how they come? Let me show you. I've got a packet that's more full. That's just a little piece that I've had cut off from when I was dividing them up. So look, they come in an ombre effect. So these ones are these ones, and then they come darker and then lighter. So I think I'm going to use some of these ones, maybe the darker ones. Nope, I'm going to go for the lighter ones. That's not, it is that colour, isn't it? It looks different with the white on it. I'll go for a really bleachy colour one. Because that's kind of more about what it's about, isn't it? There we go. I'm not sure about those. Sometimes, you know, you do something and you're not sure about it. The best tip I've got for that is to walk away, go and get a cup of tea, come back to your spot and you'll say, oh, what have I done? Why did I put that in there? Or you'll go, oh, I really like that. That works. And you suddenly know the whole time that it was right or not. So on the inside, I have got a birthday stamp. I thought we would just grab out this one, wishing you the happiest of birthdays, which I've already, as I did before, organised onto my block. I'll pick out the Tahitian Tide because I seem to be favouring this colour, and I'll pop it on there. Ink up my stamp and we'll pop it in there. And do you know what would look really nice in this card? Would be a couple of those cocktails, but I'm not going to stop and colour them now because I think it would take up a lot of time. So what I'll do is when I post them on Instagram or wherever I post social media, Facebook or anything like that, I will colour them, colour these cocktails so you can see it. There you go, a couple of cocktails on the card. Right, we'll put that on the inside. Let's clear up all of the mess. Oh, so we have a summer vibe wood plank, sun bleached wood plank card using the Timber 3D embossing folder today. And I've added a couple of cocktails in for fun, because why not? There. So there's our card. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play around with this embossing folder, and just a little bit of sponge daubering with a white ink on top of it. Thank you for joining me. If you joined me live today, I really appreciate it. It's gone actually on a little bit longer than I planned for one card, but I have had a lot of fun making it, and it's probably the last project I'm going to be doing at my craft desks now before I go away. So it's been a bit of fun. Thank you, Margaret. Thanks very much. Thank you for joining me. You've been thinking, but you just haven't taken the plunge. Oh, I see, about the scan and cut. Sorry, I was just catching up with the comments on the messages there. So thank you for joining me. Thanks so much, and I will see you over on my pre-recorded videos, hopefully whilst I'm away. Do take a look at them when they pop up. I would really appreciate it if you would check them out and tell me if you enjoy them or what you liked about them, and if you could give me a thumbs up. So thanks for joining me today. If you're watching me from the future, thank you also. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that little notification bell down below for notification of any videos that I pop up, that are so you don't miss anything that comes up. And if you like any of the products that I've used, they are available in my online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net, and you can find me on most social media platforms and on my website at inkstampshare.ink. If you do choose to shop with me, thank you so much for supporting my small business, and I will send a thank you card and gift out for all my orders. Thanks for joining me, ladies, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.